Hello, today we are back at our favourite spot and we're looking for agates, chalcedony, orbicular jaspers and all that kind of stuff, so let's see what we can find. Look at this right here, this is a nice bit. Look at that. Oh, that's got some really nice colour in that. That's going to be cool to cut, and it's got a little crystal pocket in there, so I'd call that a geode agate, but that is super cool. And a great way to start things off. Take a look at this bit. Look at that. Look at the bubbles in there. Botryoidals. That is a really cool little bit. Look at those botryoidals. Here's the outside, nothing too much, but the inside is amazing. That is so cool. Look at this right here. That is an absolutely awesome chunky nodule. I cannot wait to cut that open. That is so cool. Look at the little dimples in it. The colours in that. Can't wait to see inside of that one. That is super cool. We've got ourselves a little something right here. Look at that. Nice little nodule. It's got some cool colour to it down there. Nice little banded window. Sorry for the wind. That is a super cool little one. Can't wait to cut that and see what's inside. Look right here, we got ourselves a pretty cool little bubbly one. Look at those botryoidals there, that is a super cool little piece. Even got a little tiny bit of druzy on the end. That is really cool. Here's the sides of it. Nice, and then there's the botryoidals and the underside. Pretty cool little find there. I like it. I think we may have found something pretty nice, guys. Look right here. Oh, chunky! Let's give him a little wash off. A little tap off. There's not much water around, really. Let's see if I can find any water. I'm going to quickly rush him down here. Let's see if I can give him a little wash. Yeah, that's good enough. Here you go, look at that. That's a cool little bit. Nice, it's got some banded windows. I can't wait to cut into that. Oh yeah, look at those banded windows. That's a nice bit right there. Super cool. It'll go in the collection too. Right here is a little bit of chalcedony. Look at that. Sorry, it's not focusing. Now it is. Look at that. Pretty little nodule of chalcedony. I'm not seeing any bands on it, so I'm going to call it chalcedony, but pretty cool little one. I like it. Here's a nice little bit of chalcedony. Look at that. Pretty little bit. There you go. I like that little one. Pretty cool right there. Nice. Look at this. I think we might have the biggest one of the day. Right down here. Look at that. Chunky boy. Look at that. It's not really got too many windows, but the windows in it are banded and they have good signs of being good. So I'm hopeful when I cut this that it's going to be good, because that is a nice chunk. Super cool bit right there. I'm loving it. Very nice. Look at this.
Well, at least I found something.
She has found something absolutely insane. One of the finds of the year. Oh, look at those bands in that. That is ridiculous. Look at the yellow carnelian down the bottom. Oh. And then the bands on top of that. What insanity. What? That is insane. That's a specimen. I'm not going to do anything to that. Won't touch it. That is awesome. What a find. Okay, I'm walking back to the car now, so that is the end of today's video. I hope you guys really enjoyed. We had a very successful day. We got a full bag here, so it was very good. Found lots of really nice ones. And yeah, I hope you really enjoyed. If you did happen to enjoy, make sure to like it. And if you're not already, make sure to subscribe. And yeah, I'll show you the collection next when I get back. So stay tuned for that. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Okay, so here is our collection and spoils from today. We didn't get as many as usual, but we got some really good ones today. Let's take a look at what we got. We'll start up the front. So we got some smaller ones here. This one looks like it did have a druzy pocket, but it's been filled in with host rock. That little one. We got a little bit of chalcedony. An interesting little banded bit. Then we've also got this one right here with that little white window. Then back here, we got a few nodules. This one's got an interesting window. This one also has a little orange window right there. So that'll be cool to slice open. We got a red skin nodule, which is pretty rare. Hopefully you guys can see those bands. I think you can, they're really fine. And it's got a geode in there, so that one is really cool. I might try and cut that one. That one is pretty cool. Got a few flat nodules, some chalcedony, another flat nodule right there. Then we got this nodule right here. That one looks like a normal rock on that side. You flip it over and you're like, oh yep, that's an agate nodule. Right here, we got another nodule. Some cool windows on that one. That'll be a cutter. We got a chalcedony nodule. Few flat ones here. We got a botryoidally one. Botryoidals on top. There on the sides and then the top of it there. And we got this one. Little druzy pocket in it. It's a nodule. Got another chalcedony nodule, got a bit of magnetite here, another one. Then we got a little geode with some bands on the outside, that's cool. Here's the outside of it. Then we got ourselves a flat one. We got this one as well, this one's got some nice colour in it. I'll be cutting that one. And then we got a botryoidally piece right here. Look at them botryoidals on there. Here's the other side of it. And we got this interesting nodule. It's got a nice banded window with a geode pocket in there. That's a bit of coral stuck on it there, but yeah, we'll be trying to cut that one. Then we got this funky looking nodule. Cannot wait to cut this one and see what is inside of it. That's going to be awesome. We got this flat boy, another one that's a nodule, and another nodule here. We got a few flat ones, yeah, that one's an agate. It's got some light bands. Another cool, funky red one. We got this one. It reminds me of agatized coral. Kind of. Look at the botryoidals in there. Nice colours. Then up the back here, we got this one with some real nice colour in it. I'll be cutting that open. And we got this one with those banded windows all around it. That's going to be awesome to cut. I can't wait to see. Then the find of the day, and honestly one of the finds of the dang year. That is an insane piece. I just love that one. Awesome piece. Beautiful yellow carnelian on the bottom. That one's awesome. And we got this big chunky nodule. It's a flat kind of one. It's got some banded windows on there, and I can't wait to see inside of that. Then we've got, this one looks to be orbicular jasper here. You can see them orbs in there. Then we got an orbicular agate. You can't really see it that well. But yeah, that's an orbicular agate. I'll flip them over for you. There you go. You can see the orbs there. But look at that beautiful red color in there. We got this nodule as well. Be cutting that one. Got some windows in there. And then we got ourselves another orbicular. Can't wait to cut that. So yeah, that's our finds for today. I hope you guys really enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!